Lily's Big Adventure in the Enchanted Forest. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Lily who lived in a cozy house at the edge of a large, mysterious forest. Every evening, her mother told her stories about the enchanted forest and the magical creatures that live there. The stories were full of wonder, friendship, and adventure, and Lily couldn't wait to explore the enchanted forest herself one day. One evening, as the sun was setting and the sky was painted with beautiful shades of orange, Lily decided that the time had come to visit the enchanted forest. She put on her favorite dress, which was as blue as the summer sky, and pinned a small flower brooch to bring her good luck. "Mama, may I go into the enchanted forest?" Lily asked curiously. Her mother smiled lovingly and said, "If you wish to enter the enchanted forest, take this special crystal with you. It will light your way and bring you safely home." She handed Lily a sparkling crystal that shimmered in all the colors of the rainbow. Lily held the crystal tightly in her small hand and set off on her journey. As soon as she entered the forest, she noticed how the trees whispered softly and the flowers glowed in all the colors of the rainbow. She followed a small path covered with colorful leaves that led deeper and deeper into the forest. The path was full of surprises. Lily discovered a small stream with water so clear that she could count the pebbles at the bottom. When she scooped up a handful of water, she noticed it was pleasantly cool and refreshing. A little frog sitting by the bank croaked at her friendly. "Hello, little frog," Lily said with a smile before continuing on her way. Suddenly, she heard a soft giggle. In front of her stood a small, golden squirrel with bright eyes and a bushy tail. "Hello, I'm Squeaky. Who are you?" the squirrel asked kindly. "I'm Lily. I want to explore the enchanted forest. Would you like to help me?" she replied. "Of course, Lily. Come with me. I will show you something wonderful," Squeaky said and hopped ahead. Lily followed him, and soon they stood before a large, sparkling pond. In the water, silver fish danced, and twinkling fairies hovered above, their wings glistening like 1,000 little stars. One of the fairies came closer and introduced herself. "I'm Flora, the flower fairy. Welcome to the enchanted forest, Lily. Would you like to see our flower meadow?" Lily nodded excitedly, and Flora led her to a vast meadow where the flowers shimmered like jewels in the sunlight. Lily could hardly believe how beautiful everything was. "These flowers are so special," she exclaimed. "Yes, each flower has its own melody," Flora explained. "Listen closely." Lily listened and heard the delicate tones the flowers produced. It sounded like a beautiful, gentle music that filled her heart with joy. Flora picked a particularly bright flower and gave it to Lily. "This flower will always remind you of us. It never fades, and its melody will always comfort you." Lily accepted the flower gratefully and promised to take good care of it. After a while, Lily said goodbye to Flora and Squeaky to continue her journey. Soon she came to a tall tree whose branches reached up to the sky like arms. Sitting on one of the branches was a wise old owl. "Hoo-hoo, little girl. What brings you to the enchanted forest?" the owl asked. "I'm Lily, and I want to explore the enchanted forest," she replied. "I am Eulalia, the wise owl. If you are brave, come and sit with me on the branch. I will tell you a story from ancient times," said Eulalia. Lily carefully climbed up the tree and sat next to Eulalia. The owl began to tell her about the old times when dragons and unicorns lived in the forest, and stars fell from the sky to grant wishes. Lily listened fascinated until the first stars appeared in the sky. "It's getting late, Lily. You should go home," said Eulalia finally. Lily climbed down from the tree and said goodbye to Eulalia. She looked at her crystal, which now glowed with a soft blue light, and showed her the way home. On the way back, Lily thought about all the wonderful creatures and adventures she had experienced. The path led her to a small clearing where she met a beautiful unicorn. Its coat was as white as snow, and its mane shimmered in all the colors of the rainbow. "Hello, little girl," said the unicorn in a gentle voice. "I am Leora. Would you like to ride on my back? I can accompany you part of the way." Lily beamed with joy and climbed onto Leora's back. The unicorn trotted gently through the forest, and Lily felt as if she were riding on a cloud. Along the way, Leora told her about the magical nights when the moon shone especially bright, and the animals of the forest gathered to celebrate. There is so much magic in the world, Lily. You just have to walk through life with open eyes and an open heart to discover it, Leora said wisely. Lily nodded and promised to always remember. After a while, they came to a small, cozy cottage surrounded by mushrooms. A friendly old woman sitting at the door waved Lily over. "Come in, little girl. Rest for a while," she said. "I am Grandma Martha, and I always have warm tea and delicious cookies for my guests." Lily thanked Leora and climbed down from her back. The unicorn bid her farewell and disappeared into the forest. Lily entered the cottage, which smelled wonderfully of freshly baked cookies. Grandma Martha handed her a cup of warm tea and a plate of delicious cookies. "Tell me about your adventures in the enchanted forest," Grandma Martha asked kindly. Lily told her about Flora, Squeaky, and Eulalia, and Grandma Martha listened attentively. "You are a brave little girl, Lily. The enchanted forest is a wonderful place, but it is important that you always listen to your heart and never lose the crystal," she said. After Lily had refreshed herself, she made her way home. The crystal still glowed with its soft blue light and showed her the way. When she finally arrived home, her mother was already waiting for her. "And how was the enchanted forest?" she asked. "It was wonderful, Mama. I made so many new friends and saw so much," Lily replied happily. "Thank you for giving me the crystal." "I am glad you are back safely, my dear," her mother said and kissed Lily on the forehead. "Now off to bed. Tomorrow awaits a new day full of adventures for you." Lily snuggled into her bed and dreamed of all the magical creatures and adventures in the enchanted forest. Soon she fell into a deep, happy sleep, while the crystal glowed gently on her nightstand. And so ended another magical day for Lily, the brave little girl who had explored the enchanted forest.